Unhealed people hear with their triggers, not with their ears. Today's session is dedicated to everyone who has experienced a tough breakup and feel triggered. Let me tell you also why I made this video. Because if you're not healing correctly, you will perpetuate the same type of behaviors in your next relationship because the quality of your healing in this breakup will determine the quality of your next relationship. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. In today's session, I'm going to outline 5 reasons as to why people are unhealed will hear with their triggers and how it will lead to the demise of their next relationship. The first thing is past traumas. Unhealed trauma create hypersensitivity. If you feel hypersensitive, or maybe it was your partner that was hypersensitive, realize that where there is drama, there is trauma. Now, for example, someone who experienced betrayal might hear a partner's request for transparency as an accusation, even if it's not intended this way. You see, even the little minor things as a request, just a request for transparency, might trigger the shit out of you. And this is why, if you are not healed, you will be doing the same things. And when you perpetuate the same behaviors, there you go. Another breakup, another heartbreak. It's not just another breakup. And I don't want this for you. This is why I'm making these videos, and this one in particular, because I know that a lot of you guys just go out and date right after the breakup. You can't. You're still not healed. And you know that you're still not healed because you get triggered a lot. And when you're hearing with your triggers, you're just bleeding all over your new potential partner, not to their fault. You just bring a baggage from your past relationship. And this is just not good for no one. Because when I'm teaching you this, I want you to heal yourself first. Because when you heal yourself first, this is where you heal those around you. And all of your next relationships, hopefully one relationship where that's will be the one for you, you're good. You're good. And you can do it. I know you can. You have all the right information. If you need, by the way, help with healing, you can get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program that takes you step by step, shows you exactly how to do it. If you need my one-on-one help, all the links in the description below. Whatever you need, you got help here. Now, number 2 is self-defense mechanism. People with unresolved wounds may constantly be on guard, assuming the worst to protect themselves from getting hurt again. Yeah. This is why people self-sabotage relationships because they can't handle it. They're so unhealed. They are triggered very, very quickly. And actually the triggers control them. They control them. All the traumas control them instead of them controlling the trauma and healing it prior getting into a relationship. Number 3 is cognitive bias. Their brain may interpret messages based on past patterns. If they've been criticized in the past, they might assume criticism is implied, even when it isn't. It isn't. The cognitive bias is a big one because all the time when your partner, and I know I've been there, this is, by the way, the cognitive bias is something from a personal experience because I was cheated on. And my new partner, right after my ex cheated on me, I was, oh my God. Everything she did online triggered me. At the beginning, it triggered the shit out of me. And I was like, oh, she's cheating. That's it. She's cheating. She's cheating. Happening again. Happening like in my brain. So it was like alarms went off. Cheating. She's cheating. She's cheating. Everybody stop. And emotional walls starts to come up. And I just lost it. I lost it. And I knew that I was unhealed enough. This is why I broke it off, because it wasn't. So why I'm telling you, you don't date right after. Wait, heal, take the time, because there is no way to bypass the grief process. And if your ex moved on quickly, they just simply don't understand the grief process and it will bite them in the ass. Like I always say, these type of relationships never work because unhealed people will hear with their triggers. Whether it's you or whether it's them, we are all the fucking same. Number 4 here is low self-worth. Unhealed individuals often struggle with self-esteem, making them more likely to project their insecurities onto others. A harmless comment might feel like an attack on their value. And this one is also happening all the time. If you didn't heal, if you didn't take the time, everything that your partner say or do might and will be used against them. This is how it goes because you just nitpicking. You see what they said, how they said, what was the tonality. They send you this text message. Oh, there's not enough emojis in this text message. Oh my God, they cheated. Oh my God, it happened again. Oh my God, this or that. You see how you're catastrophizing. Also, that you go into catastrophizing mode very quickly. If you're dating someone who is triggered easily, understand that they are not healed enough and they need to do a lot of work on themselves. Number 5, last but not least, emotional dysregulation. Past wounds can make it harder to regulate emotions. They will fluctuate up and down. And when they do, the spike is at the top. They can be extremely mad, extremely sad, numb, and you see that they are having a lot of emotional dysregulation. They're having a very hard time to manage that, and this can be very, very difficult to be with someone like that. Or if this is you, it's not supposed to be like that. It's crazy. Yes, we have ups and downs. We fluctuate with our emotional state. It's natural, but it needs to be in moderation, in a healthy way. Now, in a relationship, this can lead to miscommunication and conflict because the person isn't responding to the present moment, but rather to their unresolved past. It's just bringing a bag of shit into the relationship and tell your partner, this is all of my shit. Congratulations, now it's yours too. And just throw it at them and say, okay, help me with this shit. This is not good. This is a horrible metaphor I just gave you, but you understand what I'm trying to say, and you know that to be true. Healing involves self-awareness, lots of work on self, and learning to separate past pain from present interactions, fostering clearer and more compassionate communication. This is what I'm teaching you all the time. Conflict resolution skills, how to be present, how to be here now, not back then and there. You gotta be with your partner. You gotta be attentive. You gotta know how to communicate, and you gotta realize how you feel, why you feel the way you do. There are many, many, many things that compile a relationship, a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship, it doesn't mean that everything is all good all the time, but you need to come healed enough to the relationship. And like I always teach you guys, you come to a relationship healed enough, which is 80% healing you do by yourself. 15% you do in a relationship, in the container of the relationship, and 5 more percent you will always stay fucked. Always, because this is the 5% where you continuously work on yourself, you continuously evolve and grow. And these are the things that just makes life what it is. We are always evolving, we're always growing. When we have the perspective that life is happening for us and not to us, the relationship that broke apart, that everything in our life is for our greatest advantage and personal growth and evolution. With that said, you guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. Sending you much love. Please let me know in the comments below your biggest takeaway from today's session. I'll see you again in the next video. Take care.